Hi, I'm Dr. Bob Sammons. I'm Medical Director of TMS Solutions. And what I want to demonstrate today is the Sammons Protractor. We have a lot of the cloud TMS machines, and the two things that we always have to do in terms of placement is try to get it directly over the left dorsolateral prefrontal cortex, or the right if you're doing bilateral, but also have the paddle at a 45-degree angle. And I've been working on a way to have a template for this for quite a while. I've done several renditions, and this is my newest one. So what we have here are holes that are basically equivalent to where the holes are on the cloud machine. And in the middle, which is 6 centimeters from the top, is where the magnetic pulse travels down perpendicular to the placement of the magnet. So I designed this so that we could use a template to place the magnet. So if I bring you over here, this is a demo cap that I've done. Most everybody is doing the same procedure. Or if you'll look on here, what I've done is basically the beam method. I've gotten the nasion to enium, tragus to tragus circumference, and F3 is right here. So I do 2 parallel lines. At Harvard, I learned to come down 5 centimeters to start the hunt for the motor threshold. But if you go down 5 centimeters, you make an isosceles triangle, and that angle is 45 degrees, which is the angle that we want the paddle to be. But when you put a paddle over here, you're putting it blindly on top of the F3, and we've traced it. We've put dots at the end of the magnet, but that really didn't give us the angle. So what I want you to see is that I'm going to take this hole that's the middle of the magnetic paddle, and I'm going to place it on top of F3. And once it takes it on top of F3, I'm going to rotate around that axis. And if you look up here, you can see through the lines, you see that these parallel lines are not lined up, or these lines are not lined up with a 45-degree angle. So all you have to do is keep the center on the F3, rotate around F3 until you have the magnet, or you have the template, where the lines on the template are parallel to the lines that we drew. This is what I call the Harvard line. This is what I call the Carpenter line from her video showing mapping, I think for MagVenture. So once I know these are lined up, all I have to do is to take a Sharpie, mark it there, and mark it here. So now all a tech has to do is place the magnet with the 2 holes over these 2 spots. Mary, would you sit back in the chair just for a second, please? Irk, if you'll get you. Lean back. So if you look in there, it's very easy that I have the spot there, and I have the spot up at the top. Make sure I've got the one at the top, one at the bottom. That way, when you line the holes of the magnet up with the 2 dots that we've made from the protractor, we know that it is not only directly over F3, but the angle of the paddle is 45 degrees. So I hope you enjoy this. I hope it makes